Yeah. So system utility commands. So system utility commands, it will be like basic. These are the basic commands. So which are like, so how to check the date. So using of date command, and then uptime. The uptime is like, so how many users are logged in. So from when it was rebooted. So how much time their users are logged in. Everything it will be displays the uptime. The host name. The host name is like, it will the name of the system we are giving to the name for the mission, the host mission name. The how to set and how to use this name they can see further. Uname, the uname will be like, it will be gives the which flavor of Linux we are using. So which flavor of Unix we are using. It will display that thing. The which command, it will be locates the file information, like finding that directly with the system files. So we need to search. So if you know the file name, and then we can search for the path of that. So we can use a which command, and then it will be displays that path of file. The calculate. See, cal means it will be displays the calendar, and then BC. So it will be display. It will count the binary counter. Let's see how these things will work. See, first command, date. See, date. So date, it will display the what is the today's date. What is first, it will first field, it will be day, which day. Today is Wednesday, and then June, month, and then date. So time. So this time is EDD, time zone like East. So it was not ISD, some other location time. So this is 2020 year. It will display like this. If you type the date, then it will display uptime. The uptime. So when the system was started, when the system was up, so it was like 12:24. It was we started the system, this terminal, and then so these the how many users are there? Only one user. Only one user is there, and then this is the load average. The load average means it will be, it will give the, so CPU load. So one first field, last 1 minute load average of CPU. Second is last 5 minutes load average of CPU. Third field is last 15 minutes. So the people will ask like, so what is the load average for your, sometimes like in interviews, the people will ask like, what is the load average? So what are the fields? So what the fields it indicates. So first field is CPU, last 1 minute load average. Second field, last 5 minutes load average. Fifth field, last 15, third last field, third field is last 15 minutes load average. So it will be like in the first field, second field will be will gives that number will be like more. So it not bother about that much like, so because the current 1 minute it was running. So if you have the more in last third field more than like, so it will be number will be high. Then we need to check what is some problem is going on, some more load is more, and then we need to check the processes, and then we need to load down for the CPU. We need to kill some processes, and then we'll make to system stable. So we can check with this load average. Okay. And then next, host name. Host name, the system host name will be name. So we're not set any host name for this, just it will, if you type the host name, the system name, it will be displayed here. So how to set the system host name? So these all things will be, will explain the next further networking session. So how to in the clearly, just I'm just giving the so what are the system utility command, just for the practice purpose. I'm for the knowing these things, and then it will be easy for next further classes. That's the reason just I'm giving the brief introduction for this. Host name. The host name is it will gives the system name. So if you want to set the host name just like master. Just check hostname. It will print that hostname. Before it was like mission name is, we changed to hostname to master. So if you want to store this one, we need to store this one into uh, ca/etc/host. Whenever we're giving the host name in the terminal, so it will be like only for that session. So whenever we'll be going to restart the system, then host name will be revert back to whatever that system default host name. It will give same thing, localhost, local domain. So if you want to permanent for that host name, then we need to give for that host name in the etc/host configuration file. So here, like this mission IP is, so one out, this is the one, and then the IP, the name we are giving here, host name master. If you want to connect with the SSH through IP name or else host name, if you configure the host name. So how it will be host name, then how we need to configure, how to store in permanent. So this is the process of host name. And then next, uname. The uname, it will be displays the flavor of the Linux Unix system. So Linux. So it was like different kind of Linux flavors are available. So we are using the Linux. So that's the reason the Linux is displaying here. So Solaris is there, HP UX is there. So IBM, some different kind of the flavors will be there in the Linux. So which flavor it will be there? Then you can just type the uname. It will displays which flavor we are using. And then so we want to brief discussion. So we want to more information about the flavor of Linux. Then we can give the -a option. So it will displays what is the flavor, and then what is the host name of for that, and then what is the kernel version. So when kernel version, and then when it was released, and then when we install this one, and then sorry, when it was released, this kernel version. So because like it was latest one, latest recently it was downloaded from the internet, which bit, this is 64-bit, and then it will be gives the last one, the Linux, so flavor of that name of Linux. So if you want to check for the only release uname hyphen, or it will give the only kernel release version. So like that, you need to check for that. You can man and then uname. So it will gives all the complete information about the Linux flavor. What are the things are there in it, will displays everything. You can check these options, and then you can type each and every option you can type, and then you can note it down, because like whenever we want to check in the feature, then you need to read these things, then it will be easy for print some kind of like in the scripting and all, like, so we can if you know the option, then it will be easy to insert in scriptings. And then next, so which command, which is like, it will be locate the file name. So just I will tell the one example of system commands. So system commands, so which our present working directory, I am checking for the which everything is file in our system. So whatever the commands we are running, then those files will be kept in user bin folder. So maximum system utilities commands all are stores in user bin command. So bin present work pwd file where we are where it is. So we can check for that. So which command it will display that this is the location ls-l. So you can see, yeah, this is the one. So who is the owner of this? And then we can rewrite root is the complete everything, have the complete access for this file. And then if you want to check the ls file, where it is, which ls, see here is user bin ls. This is a file under the user bin. I have the more our all complete our system using commands all are like stored in user bin command. So if you want to check the how many how many like these are like system commands, how many commands we have, that files, all command files in the our system. Then we can go with the slash user bin folder. There you can ls it, all the things will, all the files, it will be displays of our commands, which, which, just like the same date. So everything will be in the here. So you can count how many of our commands are in user bin. Just you can list it, and then wc-l count it, count number of the lines. See total 810 in our current my mission have that many 810 commands are there. So it depends on, like, so if you have some customized commands, and then if you install some other services and processes, then it will be increases. And then next is I'm clearing this, coming out from the user bin folder. Next is calendar. So if you type the it will display the current month calendar. So current month means yeah. So what is the current